It's about 7:20 in the morning, and I'm heading towards Damascus. I think I got almost 17, 18 miles to go today. I started about 45 minutes or an hour ago in the dark with my headlamp, which is a good way to catch a little extra time, but it's slow because you really got to watch your footing. It was an interesting night last night. There was some animal that was making spooky noises, I don't mind saying. I was alone in the shelter, so it was a little bit of a spooky night. Only early on, like 10 o'clock at night or something. I don't know what it was. I gotta Google some different animal sounds and see if I can figure it out. But it was kind of a loud yelling and almost a screaming, but it definitely didn't sound at all human. It obviously wasn't, but it moved away from the shelter pretty quickly. I think it was some kind of mating, or communication sort of thing. But got my attention a little bit. I think I heard it again this morning too. But he went way off past the shelter, whatever it was. I could still hear him down in the valley, but that was the end of that. Anyway, otherwise it was a good night's sleep. And an early morning to try to beat the rain. Well, the weather officially sucks. It's pouring rain, chilly, windy, and it's a little cold with the wind, tolerable, but I'm stopping at the shelter 8 miles up from where I started. Gonna have an early lunch, just because I'm not sure there's going to be a good place to tuck in for lunch, even though it's only 10 o'clock. So I'm going to sit here for a few minutes, get some food in me, and then try to do a full push right to Damascus. So, remembering yesterday and how beautiful it was, this is the other side of the coin. So it's about 10:45. The rain actually has let up, and it's quit for the moment, which is nice. And I'm warming up quickly. It was a little chilly with the wind and the rain. That's kind of just normal. What I've learned is the way to think about it is, okay, my hands are cold. Yep, are they, are you at risk of hypothermia or, frostbite? Of course not. So you just keep walking. Toes are cold. Okay, keep walking, and just bundle up. That's why I've got all the stuff, the hat and the hood up. It just warms everything. Best way I found to warm my hands is to put my hood up. Sounds a little counterintuitive, but it really works. Get your core warm, and then all the extremities catch up. So I wouldn't delayer right now until I felt like hands and feet were really warm. Then I would think about it. But I'm pretty good for now. There's a guy at the hostel at 19E, one of the guys who works there, Jukebox, really funny guy. Very accomplished hiker, very skilled, minimalist, carries like a tarp, and I forget what his pack weight is, but it's very, very low. And he said, oh, I don't hike in the rain. I sit down on the trail and cover myself with my tarp and wait for it to stop, which sounded so funny at first. I mean, literally just sits down, covers himself in his pack with a tarp, and just sits there until the rain stops. But it kind of makes a lot of sense. I mean, here I am, it stopped already. I did walk through it. I'm not him, but I thought it was a pretty interesting, amusing, and actually kind of brilliant idea. Anyway, nice to be not getting rained on, for at least for the moment. This is a big milestone. So I'll be at 470 miles at the end of the day today, and I am done with Tennessee and into Virginia. Virginia is known, has a reputation as being tough on the mental game because I had thought it was 475 miles. Somebody told me the other day they thought it was like 550. It's by far the longest state, and they have something they talk about called the Virginia Blues because it's just such a long stretch of the trail. So I will be in Virginia for probably the next 5 weeks, something of that order. And when I'm done with Virginia, I'll be about halfway done with the trail. In fact, next week, I should be, sometime next week, a quarter of the way done with the trail. So this is a big milestone for me. I can't believe it. Very excited about it. And I'm only moving faster, not slower. So miles should drop at least as quickly as they have been, if not quicker. knock on wood, and stay healthy. And 3.5 miles to Damascus. So that's the end of my day in 3.5 miles. I've seen this sign so many times in so many people's videos, and it's finally in my video. Welcome to Damascus. Welcome to Virginia. This is true trail town. They have trail days here in mid-May when the bubble is about the biggest, and they, I think, take over. I'm guessing this is where Tent City is. They just take over the town, all the hikers. Lots of people will come back that are up ahead like I am, will come back to be here. It's kind of like Woodstock for hikers. The vendors come down, there's music and dancing and all kinds of stuff. It's probably not my scene. I'm probably not going to be coming back for that, but it gives you a sense of what kind of town this is and what the vibe is. So I'm very happy to be in Damascus. And I think I see another thru hiker probably up ahead of me. Don't know who she is, but I'm sure if she is a thru hiker, we'll end up saying hi. Hard to believe this is the end of day 37, but I am here in Virginia and very happy about it. Weather's clearing. It's going to be unsettled the next couple of days with off and on rain showers, but it doesn't sound too bad. I will be leaving Damascus probably midday tomorrow. I'm going to do what they call a Nero, which is a nearly zero, although it's really anything less than a normal hiking day. So where a normal hiking day is 20 miles, maybe tomorrow I do, 8 or 10 or something. So I will be moving on towards the Grayson Highlands, which will be really interesting. There are wild ponies that live on the Grayson Highlands, and hopefully I'll get some views and interaction with them. It's also known to be windy and cold, so I got to be prepared for that. And the next resupply is a big question mark. I think it's going to be several days away, and I can't really predict the quality of food I may be able to get. So I'm going to try to hedge my bets a little bit on that tomorrow morning while I'm here in the bed and breakfast that I'm staying at. I will be thinking that through over a cup of coffee and some nice breakfast. And the name of the place I'm staying is Lady Di's, which I know my friend Di will be very excited to hear. And it's extremely nice, so it's doing the Di name proud. It's a good place to stop in Damascus. So more videos to come, but it may be a while before they get loaded up because I'm not sure the next time I'm going to be at a place that has Wi-Fi. I've been really spoiled the last couple of weeks, as you know, staying in a lot of places that had all kinds of services, but that is getting skinny as I get through Virginia or into Virginia, and we'll just have to see what's available as I go forward. Met an interesting guy on the trail today. He said that he owns a restaurant on the moon, and he said that the restaurant has great food, but no atmosphere.